Hello, guys. Good morning, and wishing a very happy weekend because today is a Friday, and happy Jummah Day to all the Muslims all over the world. It's proper winter that started, and time check is going towards 8 a.m. Very nice sun, sweet sun is coming up. It's 16 degrees. Okay, it's kind of cold. That's why I'm wearing like a shawl. I'm not like freezing or anything, but it's nice. It's like kind of comforting, and I'm enjoying my morning tea. It's a masala tea that I made and brought up. I'm at the rooftop, and the sun is coming up very nicely, but the weather is still kind of chill, 16, 17 degrees. And I am doing reviews of two different fragrances which are very special. So first one is done, which is from House of Khadlaj. Both are House of Khadlajes. That was mentioned. And few days back, you've seen me reviewing three new Khadlajes from women's side in Fragrantica, Bangladesh. So when I mentioned Fragrantica, Bangladesh, let me tell you, these are sent to me jointly as PR. PR, I don't know what is supposed to be whole thing, but basically they are sent to me for free as gifts to experience, share my reviews, honest reviews. There was no pressure. I have to do promotional, but Khadlaj is you're gonna see so many Khadlaj reviews on my channel because they're gonna be sending me my way many other of their creations. So I would like to talk about it. The first one was mentioned, very nice take on Angel Share Parody by Killian. So this next one I'm going to review. Big thanks to Fragrantica Bangladesh and Khadlaj. Okay, thank you so much for sending these my way. This is called Onyx. So I forgot to take the note which year it was released, which is not that important. It's the scent profile I want to talk about. The box is like dark noir themed. This is the second one I tested. I tested that mansion one first. This is the second one. So this is Khadlaj's dark fragrance. Okay, kind of reminds me from the packaging. You can see I thought of at first thing maybe this is a take on maybe Black Orchid by Tom Ford because it looks like that, right? So dark. I knew this is gonna be dark wood. So I'll let you know what this is supposed to be. All this information. The price point I'm not quite sure because Khadlaj's price point vary from $20 to $45 or at least 40. So give or take, you have to check their website or wherever they're selling it, whichever page you find it the best price, buy it. Okay, Onyx. So the inside they give this card. I don't know what you call this. It's like on the top of the bottle that where this stays. It says the name, the notes. You can read the notes. Sorry, if it's not clear. So this one reads. This is like vanilla, aromatic vanilla, and then powdery lavender, musk, vetiver, this kind of notes. Okay, and this one, if you check the barcode or the whatever the code, you will get the link to the product. So the bottle is really really nice. Okay, one thing about the bottle, I feel a little bit you have to be cautious. I mean, I'm not saying like this bottle is bad or poorly designed. What I'm trying to say, I'll show you. First of all, this is the bottle, and I think the bottle, they did a fantastic job. You can take very nice pictures with it if you have good lighting, or if you're taking like those shots, the proper lighting and everything. It comes very nice with that nice white background with this dark bottle. It looks very good. So really nice. The cap and everything, high quality. It looks like nice. Okay, and I think there was another fragrance from some house. It was like this kind of shape. I think they are in Arabic world. They have this kind of shape fascination. With the French world, French Avenue, I've seen one perfume like this, something with the amber as well. So at the back it says Khadlaj, and the name in front. These ones I have no issue with, beautiful. But this base, okay, is not a criticism, but if you keep it at the edge, it doesn't cover so much area, so it wobbles like this. Okay, so I kept it in the table yesterday, then it got like this, like knocked a little bit, like my shawl when I was doing the flip, and then it got knocked a little bit and it was wobbling. I was like, oh my god, I grabbed it immediately. So the thing is, you keep it like this. It's not on the, if the whole bottle surface was at the base, you see the base is this much. Just saying, these are things I'm telling you to be careful for, because you don't want to lose a bottle or you want them to break it after falling. Okay, so that's one thing, be careful. The cap, the sound will start now. It's even the weekend work going on. Okay, so this is metal, very heavy cap. Doesn't click into place like that, but it's kind of snug fit. It's okay. And then the atomizer says Khadlaj. All the attention detailing is nice. So the atomizer, how is this? Okay, this is pressure atomizer, just like the mansion. Very very good atomizer. So I'll spray some on me here. It's a very potent fragrance. This is more potent than the mansion that I reviewed. Okay, I tested these both yesterday, and I was very excited. Moment Fragrantica Bangladesh called me, brother, we have two fragrances and future more, inshallah, hopefully, because Khadlaj will send many fragrances. Like, not many companies do this, right? So this is very nice. It's honor for me as well to work in collab with Khadlaj, but As I always said, my reviews are my reviews. This is what bread and butter of my channel. And one other thing, sorry, I forgot to mention, little detail. I forgot to bring my mic, so I am staying here for a few days. So hopefully next videos onwards, the sound would be better. This is just a direct recording to the phone. So this one, I tested yesterday. It was nighttime over this because see the theme is noir, dark. I sprayed it last night. I went out, I went for some dinner and stuff, and all in all, it was like an outing. So outing, it was kind of cold. Though the fog came down. It was like 16, 17 degrees, like in the morning. So proper winter day, I wore it. And when I test run it, I gave it like a full wearing. Okay, I went like, I remember all around, I went like 6 sprays. Okay, because I like to go heavy, and I want to see how much it covers me, how long it covers. So initial impression, performance wise, I will update these like fragrances like in upcoming weeks when I do a list or something. But so far both these fragrances were kind of borderline beast mode. So more so than Mansion, which I reviewed this Mansion one. Let me show you the bottle. I got really good performance from this in the daytime. It was really like borderline beast mode. So Mansion and this both lasted, but this one lasted more. This is like a 9 out of 10 performer. Okay, this is a heavy fragrance, very heavy. I mean, this is supposed to be a take on Blonde Amber by Amber Blonde or Blonde Amber by Clive Christian. So sadly, I never got to review it. I mean, never got to try it, but I did review something which are dupes of that, right? And I remember vividly. I think it was, and what are the nowadays I cannot remember anything. I think it was one of the Middle Eastern perfumes. I think maybe it was Latafah's that tower, Lataf Art of Arabia #3 or something like that, right? So that was dark, opulent, like a date note, amber, very strong perfume. And I did say that fragrance is not for warmer setup. That was also for cold weather. That was a dark bottle, like black and gold theme. Just try Art of Arabia 3 by Latafa, my take, okay? Like enjoy Amin. You'll see my review. I absolutely loved it. Everybody loved it in Bangladesh, but the weather was like warm at the time. Now the weather we have is 16 degrees, 17 degrees. This is the time we wear this kind of perfumes, day and night, okay? So this performance was massive, okay? I mean, on the shirt, my hair fragrances last and hold long time. So this is like a borderline beast mode. So performance wise, top notch. I will give you further in time, like update. Projection was crazy. I mean, the thing is, there are 2-3 phases of this perfume. This is not as simple as the Mansion, which was an angel share parody. That one was more sweet, like the boozy, cognac-like, and then the vanilla. I mean, that was very much like a sweet fragrance. This stuff is sweet, ambery, powdery, lavender, all these notes they mentioned. At the same time, kind of spicy, and I detect there's a oud in there. Maybe it's not oud, but on my skin, at first this is very sweet, fruity, the date kind of note is there, and it's very nice. And it's like a creamy, buttery, like a jam kind, like a dark jam. So it gives that waxy feel. I love that. It's like sticky, strong perfume. But the second phase, the sweetness sort of moves away and it starts showing the other side of it. So I do not know how Amber Blonde smells, but that's supposed to be a top seller. In Middle East, I have seen people are saying that is one of their favorite fragrances, like Neeb, Aromatics Neeb. He said that's a great fragrance, and many other reviewers said. So I really want to try that, but Clive Christians, I remember, little bottles they sell for $300, $400. I mean, insane pricing. It's one of the most expensive fragrance houses. So if this is inspired by those, great. But on its own, I'm telling you, the dry down is kind of not for everybody. Even for me, I was thinking this is one a little bit daring. Like this is not a safe blind buy kind of fragrance on the dry down, especially. The reason being, this fragrance, the complexity of it. Okay, so let's say the beginners. I don't want to mean infants or want to insult your intelligence. Just saying that when you start off a game, you try to stick to safer Prada L'Homme, Dior Sauvage, Aqua di Gios. You stick to those dark ones. You stay to Bulgari, Man in Black. So this perhaps in the same family as Man in Black, kind of, but it's not for everybody. In the dry down, maybe it'll scare you off a little bit. Okay, so must try before you buy. I'm not suggesting this as a safe blind buy, but definitely season is winter, evening time, night time. Man, if you go out 6 sprays all night, it will last, project 2-3 hours, crazy hours on my skin. Fragrances do not bounce back from my skin because I do have dry skin. Okay, like you hear the sound. So I don't have moist skin. I don't have a oily skin. So if you have oily skin, you don't go 5-6 sprays. You go 2 sprays. Okay, that otherwise that will give you a headache. It will be overpowering. Let's say in a cold country where it's 0 degrees, snowing, Those kind of countries, this will last on your clothes for maybe a week or so. That's strong. But not sure about the week, but it will last days on the clothes. So use with caution. So projection is really good. 2-3 hours I got projection from my skin, and this perfume really told me it's not all occasion. Let me talk about the other side. Like, if you, why wouldn't you buy it? Okay, every fragrance has two sides. Fairness for customers, for sellers. This perfume, for one thing, summertime it will be very choking. It will, people will be like a little bit scared of your fragrance because this is not a freshie. It's an ambery, powdery, dark, sweet, serious perfume, which is very sensual but cold weather friendly. So in the warmer set of 45 degrees, when you're sweating bad, put it back in your shelf. Use it in the night time when it rains, a little bit cools down. But this is not for everyday wear for me. Okay, like Angel Share Party, the dupe that I did mention, that fragrance you can wear every day, sweet, it's very easy to pull off. This one you need right mood. Okay, it's a perfect occasion specific. Let's say you're going for a party, and I'll tell you, funny thing is, if you wear this DNA, let's say you're wearing a suit, expensive suit, you dress well, hair nicely done, nice watch. This is not a very nice watch, but it's okay. Let's say you're wearing a Rolex, which is red, okay, like a Seamaster or something, like, which looks like this from far, okay. Then you wear this, and then people smell it, that combination. People never ever, I think, I suspect, will never say, are you wearing a like Middle Eastern perfume, dupe, something synthetic, something affordable? No. This fragrance smells, at least to my nose, these fragrances are so much more expensive smelling than the price tag. That's all I'm trying to say. And that kind of occasion, people will actually give you compliments, because this one has a sense of Middle East meets East, okay? And it is expensive smelling, rich smelling, like, you know, those smell of brand new cars like Bentley or Range Rover. When you enter, there's a seat smell, like that interior smell. This smells like the posh interior of a very nice, let's say even Lamborghini. You know, imagine a black Lamborghini with that like suede color interior. Man, this is what that smells like. Very posh smelling. So the thing is, this is not for maybe schoolgoers, very young kids. Okay, maybe they'll find this very mature and they'll be like, oh. I mean, when I would imagine when I was young in school, I would not wear this personally. That's what I'm trying to say. But to each his own. If you find this your jam, go for it, no problem. But I just told you both sides. Okay, so this definitely not a safe blind buy worthy. Test it, get a sample, get a decant, or go to the shop, spray it and see the development. Okay, the dry down is the most amount of time the fragrance stays on you, right? So do not buy any fragrance based on the top note, because it can be a beautiful top note, then it will go daring, or maybe dry down is not for you, maybe it's kind of not as interesting. I find this opening like 10, but the dry down is kind of like 8. So altogether, if I bring it, pull it back, this is again like a 9 out of 10. It's okay, like 8.5 to 9, like that. Okay, it's on the high side, but it's not a perfection 10 for me, because it's very daring. Okay, so keep that in mind. Really nice fragrance release from Khadlaj. Packaging is nice. Okay, I would suggest you try some of the Khadlaj fragrances, the Island Dunes, or some of the other ones like Shiaka Red, Shiaka Snow, you know, the black. I reviewed them all, and I'll cover some more. Overall, these fragrance houses are very close to each other, man. None of them like want to leave the competition very behind. Everybody is doing as best as possible within this price range, and Middle Eastern market is like, you know, booming. So basically, yeah, I mean, affordability meets quality. That's what they are about. Okay, so take care. Thank you so much, Khadlaj, for sending this, and thank you so much, Fragrantica Bangladesh. I have plans in future to do more collabs with them. They are some of my like best well-wishers. Always supported me in my journey, and I am grateful. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. See you soon, and have a very nice weekend. Take care.